Joining us from Nevis on Zoom is Bryton Nisbett. Bryton is one of the 6 persons that received this year's St. Thomas Parish Youth Excellence Award. Bryton, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure.
You're welcome. So Bryton, tell us, what was your first reaction when you received this award?
Man, I was kind of shocked, but at the same time, I felt appreciated, because I've been putting in some hard work, and it felt good knowing that I'm being noticed,
Of course.
So Bryton, do you know who noticed you to nominate you? Are you aware of whom that person is?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. That remains a mystery to me.
Oh, alrighty then. So what are the preparations you're making for the award ceremony? I think it's the 4th of May, right?
Yeah.
So are you, what preparations are you doing for that day? Or making for that day?
Right now, I'm not really making any preparations, Probably just get my hair done, make sure I look presentable.
Okay.
But in terms of actual preparation, there isn't any,
Okay. All right.
So Bryton, how has this award impacted you? How has it impacted day-to-day life since being awarded?
Well, like I said, the noticement, I'm getting quite a few messages from individuals I've never even met before telling me congratulations. They've seen my work. Since the award, more people have been saying they've seen my work up here on Facebook. They're checking out my Instagram and everything like that.
So long story short, you're becoming more popular.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, Bryton, you're into digital creation. For the novice, explain to us, what is digital creation?
Well, digital creation to me and for me is basically me creating videos, content for the internet, basically, not necessarily for you to print off and have physically, but you can have on your devices, your computer, your laptops, your phones, iPads, these kind of devices. The digital creation on a whole, for me, I don't know.
You lost your train of thought there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bryton, tell us, when did this passion for digital creation started?
Well, to be honest, I started working with my brother as a photographer, Mark Willett.
Okay.
And I was working there for quite a few years, and originally it started as just work, but then again, I love for it as I learn more about the art of composing a shot and helping people get over their camera shyness. That was also where I learned to use Photoshop and discover a whole new world of photo manipulation, as well as a bunch of different stuff. But
awesome.
For videography, it wasn't until Pinocchio came over to Nevis one time, and he came to the studio and asked if we do videography, because he wanted to shoot a clip over here for the People Show. And that's where the videography aspect of it started.
So am I to assume that that was your first job in digital creation?
Yeah.
Okay. You said you worked with your brother, Mark Willett. Why? And I realized that you went to school and you came back and you branched off by yourself. Why not continue in the family business? And I like to ask persons who went away and studied, why come back to St. Kitts when there are opportunities, bigger opportunities out there? Why come back to the Federation?
Okay, well, to answer the first question, why I didn't remain in the family business, is because, well, instead of just staying in one place, I kind of wanted to make a name for myself.
Okay.
But at the same time, while doing the same field, I wanted to add something to what's already there, because we never offered video services at that time.
Okay.
But now, if you go to Photo Fantasy, and you ask for a video, then naturally he will offer it, he will recommend it to my business.
Okay.
Why didn't I stay in Jamaica? Well, I studied in Jamaica, so I don't know, because I was studying architecture at the time, so to stay there, and then the money isn't as strong as it isn't as strong as our currency down here, so it's fine. That it would have been easier if I came back home, because I tend to think that I have more connections here rather than away.
Okay. I see. How does architecture and digital creation coincide? How?
Well, what I do architecturally as of this moment, I do 3D visualizations. So I work with the architect that would draw the plans, because currently I do not draw plans, but he would draw the plans, and then I will have them created and reanimated 3D wise. So you would have 3D walkthroughs, 3D photos of your building and how it would potentially look at the end of the project.
Okay.
So Bryton, I know, being a digital creator, tell us, how does you make a living from being a digital creator?
Oh, well, like I said, the architecture side of it, that really helps me financially. The videography aspect of it is slowly taking off, but I'm currently working on a few series. Well, I'm currently helping someone with their TV series, and that also bringing some income.
Okay, you said your videography aspect of your business is slowly taking off. What can you do to ensure that this business picks up as quickly as possible?
See, to be honest, the race isn't really for the swift, so I don't mind taking my time, because I put quality over everything else when I do these videos. So you might say, okay, I'll give you an easier out, but you have to do these videos how I want them. But how you want them might not be up to the quality how I might like them. So the quick road might not always be the best one. So I'm always put quality over a speed road any day.
I like that.
Like I said, it's slowly taking off, and I like the pace that it's taking off with.
Okay.
I work alone, so it's not too much that I can't handle.
Okay.
Right. So there you have it, guys. Bryton Nisbett. Congratulations again on your achievement, Bryton.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, can you let us know when and why did you decide to open your business and some of the services that you offer?
Okay, so my business basically started June 30th of last year.
Okay.
So still pretty young. The reason why I started was I wanted to have like a creative hub, because I've creative of all my abilities, per se. It was a way I felt like I can branch off on my brother while still adding to the business as well.
Okay.
It was also a reason why I never offered any photography packages within videography. It was just videography and architectural renderings. And I also do drone photography and drone videography as well. So those are also some services that I offer. A little bit about Dynamic Design Studio, like the name itself, like the dynamic of it. I'm not just one spot. So it's, like I said, architecture, videography, drone footage is a dynamic between the different things that I do. The design was directly towards the architecture aspect of it, though. So later on, as I grow and build, I can always add on to what I'm providing to individuals. And in the studio, funny thing about the studio is because I study in Jamaica and I study architecture, our classroom was actually called the studio.
Okay.
And that's where we basically live, because
Okay.
we sleep and drink architecture. We always in the studio 24/7. But it was also a place where we bounced ideas off of each other, and we really mesh well, and it was a good place to actually focus on doing work. So that's where the whole name came from.
So go ahead.
So then I tried to incorporate the name into the logo, because I designed the logo myself.
Yeah, I'm looking at the logo. It's two D's that transform into an S. So you can tell us about that.
It's a D. It's a D for dynamic, and then another D for design, and then both D's make a S for the studio. Yeah.
How long did that logo take you to come up with? Indeed, it's interesting, Andre.
Actually, the name itself took longer than the actual logo, but it was a list of names that I had.
Wow.
The list of names, and then I started drawing just to come up with a concept of how I can merge the names and the letters. And so the hardest part itself was just figuring out a name.
I saw a money sign there. Was that supposed to be the initial logo?
Yeah. Originally it was supposed to be a dollar sign, but then I just simplified it a little bit more. I didn't extend the center line.
Yes.
So
I like that logo.
Very creative, Bryton. So tell us, Bryton, how can persons watching the show, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, currently, you can get in contact with my business number, which is 767-7466, or you could check out my Instagram page, which is Dynamic Designs 869.
Dynamic Design 869.
What?
Designs.
You don't say.
So instead of making it long as Dynamic Design Studio, I just put the S from studio on design.
Oh, nice.
Making it designs.
So Bryton, I'm seeing here you've had work done with the ministers in the present federal government on promotional videos which have been shown in countries like Trinidad. You have also completed a visit with the Nevis Island Administration, the Nevis Tourism Department, and the Premier of Nevis. How does that make you feel, man?
Man, I felt really good. But funny story is my first big job, which was for the ministers of government in St. Kitts, for the videos I did for Trinidad. That was actually my first big job, and I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. My sister is the one who really, Carisha Willett, she's the one that took the risk and had me as her videographer, because she's the one that journeyed to Trinidad to promote St. Kitts and Nevis during the National Carnival. The videos themselves, they came out great, but I just find it that there's so many people that see potential that I didn't see at the time. And it makes me feel overwhelmed, but appreciated as well.
Lovely. What is one of the most outstanding projects you would have worked on thus far?
Okay, so far, I would have to say the most recent one, because of the time, the scale of it, and where it was shown. So it was for Premier Brantley.
Okay.
Mr. Brantley came to me within 7 days before he had to go to New York for his award for the AFUWI, the American Foundation Awards in New York. So he came to me with an idea to promote Nevis, a 3-minute long video. He came with a list of things that he would want me to tape, and he kind of wanted me to cut from videos that was already done as well. But because I always go for quality first, I rather to shoot all the videos myself, and then if it comes to that, then I would use those as a last resort. But hardly had to use any of those. So it was a 7-day project. It was cut down to 5,
Nice.
because the producers in New York wanted the video beforehand
Oh, wow.
in case they had any editing. So
Okay.
it was crazy to say the least, but it was successful. It was really successful. Premiere loved it. The producers in New York loved it. The audience loved it. It was really well received.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful. So,
For
Bryton,
the premiere to come, but for premiere to you,
Yes.
in the last show of Rain, requesting this major project, you know, it just shows the confidence he had in me and still has in me.
Oh, nice.
So,
Nice. I like that. I like that.
awesome, awesome. So, Bryton, tell us what's next for you. What's big coming up quickly?
What's next? I really don't want to jinx it, but there's things in the works.
Okay.
There's definitely things in the works.
We understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
hopefully I can be shooting some. I'm not even gonna say it.
it's okay. We understand. We understand.